What's going on, guys? Bao here, back with some anime pirates, so let's get into this. We're going to be finishing up some new events. We got the combat missions or the quests or whatever. We're going to be doing our dailies, and I finally did get enough hockey to actually get my last character advanced, so we're going to be doing that. We're going to refresh here. Hopefully I can find something. Let's see. Don't really see any moves I can make. Don't really like this event. Oh, there we go. That actually worked out pretty good. They have quite a bit of points. I'm just going to save those up for now. Oh, 8 combo, perfect. Refresh that. I see something at the bottom. I don't know, this is pretty hard to figure out. Ah, I messed up there. I mean, I could just move it over. Oh, I should have went down on that one. I mean, I could go back and do it again, but maybe I should. I don't know. Let me just do this one. There we go. Worked out perfectly fine. We actually got a little bit better of a combo there, so yeah, it's pretty good. But yeah, we're going to be advancing our final character. Yeah, it took forever to get that hockey. I got really lucky the past like 2 days, I think. I got like 100 and almost 150, 100, it was like 140 something hockey, the Conqueror one, on one of them. So that helped me so much because I think I was like a couple hundred short. But yeah, we finally got it. We're going to advance her. I already did the second advance, so we're just going to time skip her basically now. And then figure out what we're gonna do after that. I don't know who to go for next, because I mean we already advanced the other characters, but there's like better characters out there. I don't know who I'm gonna be going for, but getting the Conqueror hockey is gonna take forever anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. We'll just stick with what we have right now. Then we also have this roulette, which you never get nothing in, so not too worried about actually changing up anything in that. Sea Spirit, we're short on that, so we got the limited gift. But yeah, there you go. You can see I got 76 Conqueror left after I got it up to 9. So yeah, I got about 200 and something, like really quick. I got some yesterday and then some today, so it was pretty easy to get everything done on that. But let me take her off, and basically all my characters are going to be time skipped except for like my main, which you can't do anything with your main till 120. So yeah, we're just going to work our way up there, but it's going to take us a little while because I mean experience is pretty easy to get a ton of it, but then you do need a ton of it to get to the next level anyway, so it's just going to take me a little bit of time. But there you go, we're done with that. Gear 9. I don't know if I'm gonna go any. I don't even know if there's a reason to go any higher on that. I mean, the first two, yeah, you can get them off because they give you HP and stuff like that. Plus, they only go up to, I think it's 24 as max. It might be 25, not too sure, but we do have to get that up. The engraved stone I do have to use on the crits for Zoro's gem, although 7,000 isn't really that much. I mean, I can probably get it up to like 10 or something like that. Maybe a little bit past that, but I do also want to get some of the other gems up. But I was spending so much of my berry on the hockey, now I don't really have to. I still have 13 million left over because I actually got it all done. I got the online gift done as well, so that does help out. But we have this event, which basically takes a whole month, I guess, to do, and the only way to get to the next quest is complete the one previously. So yeah, that kind of sucks. You gotta get one done, and like one of the quests is complete the daily twice. Basically you have to get them 10 times, and or 20 times, 10 each day, and you can't get past that unless you have it done, and then you can move on to the next one. I don't know, it's a weird event. I really wish you could just do whatever is there, but get some extra rewards off of that. I mean, we're about halfway through this level. We're at 53, so we should be able to make it to 113, maybe a couple days or something like that. Hopefully. I mean, sometimes I do miss a couple days here and there, but I do want to get that done so that way I can get the next battlefield open up and finish that off. But I am trying to make it to 120 pretty soon. I don't know, I need an extra copper. I think I'm gonna buy some. I know I probably shouldn't, it does cost quite a bit, but I just need a little bit extra, and the only reason I need a little bit of extra copper, and I don't think I need iron, but I do need a little bit extra copper because I am going to be upgrading some sets. And the set I want to get up is the ring, and it takes like 80 something copper. It takes me a ton of copper to actually get done. I do have quite a bit done already, but you can never be too safe with that, because I could be short just a little bit. But I gotta get 10 more of these done, and then we can finish off the quest one, and then I can start doing the next one on top of it. I do have a diamond there, which I don't know what to do with. I mean, I can take it out and put it into another one. Doesn't really give you that much experience. I could also take it out and give it to the devil tree or whatever it's called for the event, because it gives you, I think, like 1,000 points or something like that. So that could help me out as well. But we'll see what happens. We actually won there. I should probably change up my formation a little bit, but I'm not too worried about it. And I do have to work on her set. Actually, I gotta work on like everybody's set. I gotta start leveling up the sets to like 90, 95, and get like the ring on Zoro upgraded. I think I'll do the ring first because that's gonna help me out quite a bit with the credit. Somebody was saying to switch my weapon, my main's weapon and Zoro's weapon, but that's not really gonna help me all that much because it's only a 1 level difference. So it won't even give me like an extra 1,000 physical attack, so it's really not worth it. I mean, I could switch it, but my main's still going to be really bad. It doesn't really matter what I put on it. I don't know, your main's just ultimately a bad character. I don't know why, but compared to like Zoro, Luffy, or any of the other characters you get, your main's pretty bad. I don't know about after 120, because you do get to give it some more stats and stuff like that, so I don't know about that. But yeah, changing the gear and putting it on my main's not going to help. It's only a 5 level difference, because I believe the one on my main's 90, and then the one on my Zoro is 95. So that's 1 level upgrade, which is not that much. Even if I change around the gems, I believe my main's gem's actually higher on the physical attack. I think Zoro just has more physical attack. I think he has like 1,000 more. Well, he might have a little bit more than that just because of his gear, I think. No, it's not really, I don't know. Yeah, the physical attack wouldn't really help my main. I mean, it'll probably go up like 1,000 at best. But I think switching the gem might help a little bit more, because I think my main's gem's 20 and Zoro's 20 or 30. I'm not too sure, I gotta check on that, but maybe switching that, I'll give it a couple more thousand, but it's still gonna be pretty bad. Even at 20,000 physical attack, if my main had 20k, it wouldn't do as much damage as Zoro or Nami or any of the other characters. Well, the other two in the back, it would do more damage than them, but yeah, giving it a little bit more is not gonna help too much. I mean, if it was like a 5k difference, then it would probably be worth it, but ultimately, I wouldn't get that much. And Zoro's actually doing some work. You can see the crit is doing pretty good. I do want to get a... Oh my god, I hit for 300k right there. I do want to get above 20k on the crit. Ultimately, of course, I do want to get a lot higher than that. 20k is about the minimal. You should have probably have more than that. I just haven't leveled up the gem as much. So once I start getting that up, probably a couple more levels, I should be able to hit 25k plus. But the amount I would have to spend on that would be a lot of berry, probably more than I have right now, probably double, maybe even triple the amount I have, because it's already upgraded to the next, I think it's 7 or whatever the next, it's not diamond, it's the one after that. So I think it's 7 star, 6 star, whatever. But leveling that up from 22, 23, might be 24, I'm not too sure. Because it's at 30 and then you level it up and it goes down to, I think it's at 25 actually. By getting it up those extra 5 levels would help a lot, but the amount of berry I would have to spend to get it up that would be a lot as well. But I'm not really worried about hockey. I mean, I will continue to do hockey. Not as much, but I still want to collect the Conqueror because I'm going to probably need it later, so I will continue to collect it, but I won't spend as much if I don't have to, because I do want to do the gems, and doing the gems will help out most of my characters because I do need to get like the defense ones up to 30, because those are pretty easy to upgrade to the next star. So yeah, we're going to be working on that. What else? Oh, leveling up sets. So you can see here I do have a ton of iron and stuff like that, copper. Hopefully this will be enough to at least get a couple sets upgraded. The main one I do want to get is my ring, because that's going to help us the most. I do want to have it up to like 1.5, 110 before I hit 120, but at the rate I'm going, I'm probably not even going to get it there. So the current one is 95, so this is going to get it up to a level 100. I want to get it to 105, at least 105. 110 is going to probably be stretching it, but you can see how much I actually need just to get that one up. So yeah, it's not easy. And then the 80 sets with copper cost 80, so we'll see what happens with that. What else do we have? I mean, the weapon I'm not gonna worry about too much. I mean, I can get it up on my main. You can see my main's weapon's 1 below, and then I need to work on her set because most of hers is purple. Zoro's good. I mean, I could work on the defense ones on everybody as well to help them out. Nami's weapon I do need to get up as well. Same with probably Chopper. I can get up his weapon 1 more. Maybe HP as well, because I know you're probably going to need a ton of HP. But I need to work on the defense and the gem defense as well. But, oh, we're lacking purple souls. I almost forgot about that. I'll go get that real quick. Let me just put that back on. Oh, you know what? I didn't even need to put that back on. We're going to one-click this. We're going to go to... We're going to spend half of the berry I have. So you can see it's not cheap at all doing some of this. Especially getting that hockey took so much. If I can get this 1, there we go. I was trying to get a 1 on that. So we have 900. That should be enough to do the 1 to 90, or level 100, the 95 to 100, and maybe get some of the purple ones up. But there we go. 112 of the gold ore. That's a lot. The stars we only have about half, so you can see I've been engraving it a little bit, but I mean I still got a long way to go with the ring, and my physical attack on my main's barely 15, which is fine. I mean I can get it up to about 18 if I switch the gem and maybe the weapon. I can do that real quick though, like it's an easy swap, but it doesn't really matter if I switch it out or not. It's not gonna help that much. It honestly isn't, because your main's really weak, considering even with like a really good set on, it wouldn't help too much. But I do have to worry about her now. I need to get all her items upgraded, and then we can start working on maybe weapons for everybody. But I doubt I'm going to get every piece done. Come on, I'm hoping I have enough for this last one. Come on. Oh my god, of course. See, the copper is the one that I always run out of for some reason. So we just need to do that piece. I mean, I have a ring on her, but I have a ring on everybody. Some of them don't need some of the equipment, but I just leave it on there. It doesn't really matter if you have it on or not. I don't know why people complain when I have it on. It doesn't do anything. It's just there. But it's not like I'm gonna go upgrade it or anything. But there you go, the ring. Her magic attack I do need to get up. So most of these I do need to get up. Most of it's going to be either leveling up gems, leveling up equipment, which is really slow to do because either you need ore or this or that. We also need to do the sets on these. Maybe just get them up. I usually like to go 2 or 3 on each of them, just to get a little bit more stats out of them. But as you can see, the ring I do have level 6. I want to try to get that up to 10. The weapon, I might get up a little bit more and switch it out with my main. Although, it's not going to help that much. But, yeah, that's basically all I've been working on, is trying to finish up these sets. Trying to get my ring up to probably 110. Ultimately, I'll probably just get up to probably 105, because 110 is probably pushing it. But hopefully I can get it pretty soon. Continue leveling up the gem we have, and try to get as much crit as possible. I do want to try to get over 25k. And then we got to work on what we're going to do next after that. I don't know what character I should be going for. But ultimately, all we're working on is trying to get to that 120 with experience. It's just going to take time. I mean, there's really nothing I can do about experience. I do get quite a bit a day, probably like 10+% done a day, probably a little bit more than that, depending on if I use Vite and stuff like that. But I get quite a bit of experience a day from just the experience, the Zodiac, stuff like that. So we'll hopefully finish that pretty soon. But let me find this last one. I do have to waste some gold here, but I do have to get it done for the quest. And yeah, I think that's going to be about it. I don't know what else I have to do. I got all my characters time skipped except for my main. We'll work on that. We're working on gear. We're working on gems. Treasures, I mean, you just work on them as you get them. And there you go. We got 3 of those done. I'm just going to continue with the tasks. You can see I'm a day behind, but the other one made me a day behind either way. So really nothing I can do about that. And yeah, I think that's about it. We do have to go spend our Vite real quick, so I'm gonna go do that. I'm not gonna talk through it just because I'm gonna finish up some of the rewards for the battlefield. So we've already seen the battlefields that I'm gonna go do, so there's no reason to actually talk over them. But yeah, that's all I'm working on. Hopefully we'll get up to 113 pretty soon, finish up the battlefield once we get there, because I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get past it pretty soon. And we'll just continue to try to get that crit. I'm going to try to see if I can get up to 25k. Mainly, most of that's going to come from the gem, I believe, if I can get it up more levels and engrave more on it and stuff like that. Plus, I have to get up some of the other defense ones on some of the other characters, so we'll work on that. But that's going to be about it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and hopefully I hit 113 pretty soon, but we'll talk to you guys when I do.